And then we'll head on over to the stove. Okay. Hi, hello, it's me. Yes, I do still exist. My name is Cassidy, and this is Cozy Peach Kitchen, where I share easy vegetarian recipes. And this is the part where I would say every week, but that would be a huge lie because I just disappeared for over 6 months, almost a year. But I'm back. I promise, I'm back. I probably won't be back every week like I used to be because I have been working on a giant project and I am still working on said giant project. But I do love making these videos so much, and I've just really appreciated the comments from you, wondering where I've been, and just the new subscribers despite me falling off a cliff. Speaking of easy vegetarian recipes with a comfort food twist, I do have some news. There is a reason that I went missing for so long. I've actually taken it upon myself to write a cookbook. I am honestly so excited about this cookbook. I am self-publishing it, so it's been such a labor of love. The book is not yet available for pre-order, but it is coming out in fall 2023, which is right around the corner. And rest assured, I will be sharing the link as soon as it's available to order. So what is this cookbook about? Well, it's all about vegetarian meals. And like I said, they do have a comfort food twist because that is the food that I just love sharing. And it seems to be the food that you guys enjoy seeing the most as well. So enough about the cookbook, which you can't even order yet, but do stick around here. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. I will keep sharing information as it comes in. I haven't made an official announcement over on any of my other channels, so congratulations, you heard it here first. So some of you probably did come here just for a recipe video, and good news, I have the perfect spring recipe to share with you today. This is a lemon orzo pasta with tahini and broccoli. Overall, it's a pretty simple recipe. Most of the ingredients are listed in the title of the recipe, plus a few more just to bring everything together. And in true Cozy Peach Kitchen fashion, this is a one-pot pasta recipe because you know me, I don't like dishes. And I know you probably don't either. Okay, so things are pretty straightforward in terms of prep. We are using one broccoli floret, and I'm just gonna cut it into like smaller florets like this. Okay, and that's pretty much that. So once you have that, you can set it aside. We'll also be using one shallot. It's pretty small, but it packs a lot of punch. It's kind of like a cross between garlic and onion. So we'll peel the skin off. I have seen so many people cut their shallots like this, where you slice through, and oh my goodness, it scares me so much to slice it like that. Like, I know it's the correct way to slice it, but I just imagine slipping. Onions are slippery, and you guys don't want to see what happens, and I don't want to pause the video if something happens, cutting it that way. And then we'll cut along here so it holds. We're dicing this baby. Tiny little pieces. Scares me so much. Anyone else, or am I just a baby? Ta-da! We love shallot. And then the garlic, mince it. Use your handy dandy little mincer, or just mince it by hand. And then we'll head on over to the stove. Okay. All right, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of butter here. I'll heat it to medium and let that melt. I'm just using a 9-inch skillet here. You want it to be big enough that you can cook the pasta in it, and it needs to have a lid so that you can cover the pasta up while it cooks. Okay, once that's all melted, we'll add in the shallots, and we'll just cook this until it's golden. It's only going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. Starting to look golden, we can go ahead and add in that garlic. And we'll cook it another couple of minutes until the garlic is also golden and aromatic. The shallots already smell wonderful. So I'm also gonna add a small amount of this better than bouillon. Instead of using veggie broth, this is what I like to use. It is just so flavorful, more cost effective than veggie broth, which I find isn't even super flavorful. I'll add in the water, which turns into broth from the veggie bouillon. This is 1 3/4 cup of water. I'll add in a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. I use Diamond Crystal, it's my favorite. And we'll bring that up to a rapid simmer over medium-high heat. And I'll add in a cup of orzo. Sprinkle it in so it doesn't all lump together. And we'll reduce the heat down to a gentle simmer. And we'll also stir in that broccoli. And then we will cover that. And you'll want to remove the lid and stir just every 2 to 3 minutes. This will keep the orzo from sticking. Return the lid and continue cooking for another 6 minutes. And then while that cooks, we just have a couple more prep things to do. And first off, very important since this is a lemon pasta, we will be zesting the lemon. I call this like a medium small lemon. They tend to either come in this size or absolutely massive size, which makes about 1 teaspoon of lemon. 1 lemon this size usually yields about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, at least up to 3 tablespoons. The more lemony, the better in this dish. More lemony, feels like a tongue twister. So we'll set that aside, and then we will get our chickpeas rinsed and drained in the sink. Generally, 1 15-ounce can will get you about 1.5 cups of chickpeas. Zoom sent me a tin of tahini to try, and it is far and away the best tahini I have ever tried, and I'd heard from others that it was, but I honestly didn't believe it because all tahini is sesame seeds. So how good can it be? But what I do love about this is that you don't have to stir it that much. So I'll leave an affiliate link down below in the description if you're interested in trying their tahini. So you do want to start by stirring it because like any other nut or seed butter, it will separate. So you want to have those oils go back with the solids, or else you won't really be having a true product. We want 1/3 cup of the tahini. I did test this with 1/2 cup as well, and I thought it was good, but I do think for those who maybe don't absolutely adore tahini like I do, 1/3 cup is a better option. If you are a freak for tahini, then you can do 1/2 cup of tahini instead. All right, so it's pretty simple right now, but we are about to jazz it up. First up, those chickpeas. And now for the tahini. Beautifully creamy. Like I said, this is just ground sesame seeds. It has a bit of a nutty flavor, as you might imagine. Then we'll add in the lemon juice. And then the lemon zest, and this is about 1 teaspoon. And this is important, the black pepper to taste. And now for the optional part, but is it really optional? Put some fresh Parmesan cheese on here, and because every time I share Parmesan cheese I get the same comment, let me just go ahead and say, a lot of the time Parmesan is not technically vegetarian because of the rennet sourcing. If that's something that bothers you, then you can check the back of the cheese label and it will say vegetarian rennet or vegetable rennet or from vegetarian sources. If it doesn't say that, it's probably not. Asiago is also another good choice, and vegan Parmesan is of course always a choice as well. And with that, lunch is served, or dinner, depending on what you want. And now for my favorite part. This is a big bite, but we're doing it. Oh my god, it's so good. Thank you for watching this video. I have missed making them, so I hope you missed watching them. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit subscribe. And like I said, I do have a cookbook coming out this fall, so stay tuned. And with that, I will see you in a couple weeks, few weeks, or maybe 6 months. Thanks for watching.